Welcome. This is Still Becoming, a quiet space for noticing the moments where life keeps moving, even when we think it's finished. I'm glad you're here. Once something starts moving, there's an assumption that speed should follow. That forward motion naturally asks for more effort, more output, more urgency. Slowing down in that context can feel like resistance, or second guessing, or a loss of conviction. But sometimes the impulse to speed up isn't coming from what's actually happening. It's coming from the idea that movement only counts if it accelerates. Once something is in motion, speed often follows automatically. Not because it's required, but because it's expected. We're taught that forward movement should build momentum, that effort should increase, that results should appear more quickly over time. So slowing down can feel like backtracking, or indecision, or loss of commitment. But speed is not the same as progress. Speed can be useful. It can carry energy. It can reduce hesitation. It can feel decisive. But it also creates distance from sensation, from feedback, from what's actually happening. The faster something moves, the harder it becomes to notice what it's asking for. Speed often answers a question that was never spoken. How quickly can I get past this part? Pace is different. Pace responds. It adjusts to conditions, energy, attention, capacity. Pacing doesn't abandon direction. It stays in relationship with what's already in motion. Slowing down doesn't mean stopping. It means staying close enough to notice when speed would cause something to be missed. Slower movement is often misunderstood as reluctance, but more often it's discernment. It's choosing accuracy over urgency. Staying present long enough to sense whether the movement still fits or whether it needs adjustment. Many things don't need to be rushed to be real. They need time to show what they are becoming. In closing, moving forward doesn't always ask for speed. Sometimes it asks for pacing, for restraint, for staying close enough to what you're doing that you can feel when it's asking for less. Speed can look like progress, but it can also be a way of leaving before you've actually arrived. Forward movement doesn't disappear when you slow down. It becomes more precise. And sometimes that's the only way it can last. If something in you shifted while listening, let it move at its own pace. We'll continue next time.